Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another video. It's been a while since my last take on the pros and cons of shiny hunting, and I thought, hey, why not take a look at some fan games and ROM hacks and see what is good and not so good about them. Keep in mind that this is all my personal opinion. You may disagree with some points, and that's completely fine. I would love to hear your opinion afterwards. Also, this is no in-depth review. I quickly explain what the game is about, but don't expect me to go too much into the game story, as I want you to experience it on your own and give it a chance. So, what is Fire Ash, and what is my personal pros and cons? Fire Ash is a fan game made for Pokemon Essentials. Using the good old Generation 3 game style, it answers the question how a Pokemon game would look like if it includes all regions. You play as Ash from Pallet Town and more or less follow the anime path, mixed in with your good old classic mainline game story. Your main objective is to take on the league of the region you are currently in. So, what are the pros in my opinion? All regions. Obviously, the main selling point is the ability to see every region for yourself. Ever finished Fire Red and thought, man, I wish to go to Johto now, or Hoenn? Well, that is very much possible here. You start in Kanto, travel the Orange Islands, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, a 2D Kalos, and Alola, with Galar already being in the works. It is very awesome just to wander all the lands. It took me several hours just to walk through the game after I finished it. And if you always wanted to have a big game with over 50 gyms and 800 Pokemon, I would say go for it. Active. Unlike many other fan games, which unfortunately at some points are just being stopped working at, this game is very active and has a nice and friendly community keeping the game alive. You will find a link to their Discord in the description. The game received updates to this day, and even now regions get added in the future, like Galar. I just love to see the creators being proud of their work, and still working on despite the huge workload. A good balance. In my opinion, the games make a good balance between the anime and the mainline games. It is not like you just play Fire Red at the beginning. There are a lot of custom locations, like the Cherrycific Valley, just to name one, to remind you that this is Ash's story, not Red's. It hits the point between new and familiar stuff pretty good, and I really like to explore every bit of the map. Also, when entering a new region, all the trainers and early gym leaders will have their levels like in the mainline games, so it is your choice to ditch your Pokemon like Ash does, to have a more immersive playstyle, or be like me and plow through everything with Ho-Oh I got during the start of the game. And yes, that is very much possible. Cons. The Mythicals. In my opinion, many Legendaries are not getting a lot of love in the game. I know it's a lot of additional work to create custom locations or even movie locations, which I would have absolutely loved to see, but you see, I don't know, something just feels off to just run into Celebi on Route 14. I may be complaining on a high level here, but stuff like that is a bit immersion breaking to me and just feels anticlimactic. The music. This is another point I have to mention sadly. I love the games a lot, but it breaks my immersion a bit when walking into a new city and more or less the same theme is played every time on every route and every city in the region. I love Driftvale's city theme, but I don't want to hear it in every single city in Unova. I know the creators have their reason to not put in the music there, but just to me personally, it's a missed opportunity. So, all in all, what's my opinion on Fire Ash? Well, personally, beside a few cons, I enjoyed my time there a lot, and I encourage you to check it out as well. It is free to download, link in the description below. I was always a guy who loved the idea of a Pokemon game including all regions, and I also wanted to be faithful to the original material as well, as I'm not a huge fan of FANGAME. I think Fire Ash did a really good job here, and I cannot imagine the workload which the creators have to go. So, all in all, I love the game, and as I said, I encourage you to check it out as well. Thanks for listening, until the next time. See ya!